This is how we turn this abandoned grain store
into our new pop-up workshop.
This is part one as we move our business from our garden shed into a new unit. This is really exciting, but also kind of quite a moving day because we're moving absolutely everything out into this new industrial unit.
Dom's really enjoying himself.
It is a pretty crazy day.
And we are moving. Let's get it done. Okay, so I've just got to the new unit, and after about a month of planning now, we are ready to start cleaning this place out and making it the new base of Tong Tong. Okay, so pretty good morning so far. Managed to clear both the trailers out, the other van, and most of the other sort of stuff we have for the pop-ups. Built a little temporary workshop area as well for some of the building we're doing the next couple of days. And now, gonna do the hard stuff. Move the roof tent, gonna pack it down, and then move the luton out this tiny door. Kind of start to get an idea of the space now. So we're gonna have a big container in this corner, and then a mezzanine going across with a big steel frame on that side. Brought myself a lovely new respirator so I don't destroy my lungs, and even better, a humongous broom.
Okay, so just a little update for Under the Trunks. I am at the new unit. This green crate is about to fit in here somehow. There's Dom. Say hi to the vlog. Yes.
Stressed.
Oh god.
Now you're going to wonder why you're putting a container inside a unit. The reason is we want some lockable dry storage, and this is also going to be Dom's new office. He thinks he's coming to the office in London. That is not happening. This is his new office, but he doesn't know that yet. But anyways, what they're doing is they're actually picking it up from the bottom. They've got these chains and they're going to lift it right up and hopefully swing it into the unit. Dom's looking slightly nervous. Here we go. It's actually really exciting. It's like first stage and we're feeling quite serious. These guys are insane. I was not expecting, no idea how they're going to get it in.
Dom has decided to build his own mezzanine. So now the frame is painted and it's going to be erected up there.
So our favourite marketplace doors are in. Just picked these up this morning. Somehow I've managed to line them up perfectly for the first time. So a couple of gaps, we'll fill that in with a bit of basting around there to make it look very proper, and there we go. My office is built. So we're back at the unit this morning, just spent time in the office doing some admin. Plan today, paint underneath that mezzanine so it looks nice. Don't tell the marketing girls, but I have stolen their photo shoot lights for my site lights because it was pretty dark in here. There's only one light here at the moment. Okay, a little bit of an update. We have the workshop floor in, and I managed to somehow make it fit really nicely around those poles. Place is finally starting to come together, which is pretty cool. Next job now is to panel this wall. It runs a little bit of a hiccup here. The wall panels don't sit straight, which is really annoying. And I couldn't think about the reason until I realised actually the floor isn't level. Time to rethink about what we're doing. It's not going to work the way I'm trying it. So there goes a waste of half an hour. We're part of the process of doing it itself. We're just going to build the panels on the floor and then attach them to the wall instead of trying to use the wall because everything's all a bit off. That's the new plan. Now time to build 4 more panels. Managed to get the wall panels up. Another morning here at the unit. Yesterday we worked pretty hard to get that wall in and painted, and now it is time for the exciting part, to start building the workbenches for the workshop. That's the first big workbench done. We're going to do one this size in the middle, like an assembly table for the centre of the workshop. It actually sits pretty stable on the ground. Build 2 more after this.
Let's go see how Dom is getting on the new pop-up unit. So basically all of our pop-up infrastructure used to be at my house in a shed, and we've now moved it over to this farmyard here. It is work in progress, disclaimer. So we are now in the new workshop, which is actually super exciting. We're here with Dom. Right now, Dom is just painting the floor, and I've done the masking tape, and I'm now having a tea break.
Bit of under the trunks here. Just put a hole in my finger, and now I've got to try and wire this entire building with lights. As you see, the lights have gone in and this place is completely different. Next thing to do is get lights in the container and then lights where the workshop's going to be. It's super exciting. We've finally got all the electrics in, the lights work and all the power works. Yeah, what I'm going to do now actually, a bit woodwork, a bit more fun, is I'm going to make some drawers out of the old offcuts of our stock system, which should live just under here so we can keep things like little hand tools, drills. Okay, that's 4 doors cut and measured out. So now time to figure out these hinges, get them working. So obviously I've cut a hole for a little handle and they'll swing open, and then we'll have dividers and some shelves. But yeah, that is the doors complete. Pretty happy with those. Again, completely forgot to drill holes for little handles, so I'll have to do that with them here, but that should make a pretty useful under-desk storage. I thought I'd have space for on the end, but turns out got measurements wrong in a good way, so it actually fills up that space really nicely, which is pretty good. And then we can start working on organising the tools and do like a French cleat system on the wall there, I've never done it before, so could go completely wrong. And I'm using all scrap material, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but we'll get it, we'll make it work. I finished the tool wall, put the shelf up and built some tool holders, which I'm pretty happy with, a lot more space to extend. And we get some more tools, which is useful. Okay, so this should work to hold our beam on. Hopefully we're gonna use some of our scrap material from actually the frame of the mezzanine. It basically just bolts itself onto the top of those rafters, I'm gonna call them, because I can't remember the name of them, and then bolts itself to the bottom of the beam. I've got some of these leftover bolts as well from building the mezzanine, so they should work, and I've just looked up, these are super strong. Scott, it is good to have an actual workshop which is sizable.
Let's go take a look at the brand new masterpiece.
Hello, welcome in you come.
Come on in. You don't realise how excited I am about this. So this is our new workshop. We've got the 2 trailers here, looking absolutely mighty fine. We've then, my favourite room is the ratchet strap wall. So for those that know me, I love a bit of organisation. What is so incredible, right, is this has all been done in 8 weeks by Dom. He's the man. He's done a cracking job.
It's been a long, you can see the bags under my eyes, but we're good. But keep showing them the rest of it.
Let's have a look. Let's have a little look upstairs. The stairs, Dom, are a bit wobbly still. But so this is the new mezzanine. This was also built by Dom, which is really impressive. And this is going to enable us to load our vans slightly faster. So we've got a block and tackle here, means we can lift this whole pallet up and straight into the van. So this is the workshop, but we'll let Dom walk us through all
So this is my favourite part for sure of the new unit. So it's our proper events workshop. We've got so much more space to build things. Got all of our tool storage, part storage, boxes all labelled, ready to go. Look at that.
Look how organised that is. The question is, how long will it last?
It's going to last forever.
I think the real goal with this is it's going to enable us to build absolutely insane pop-ups for hopefully less money.
Just grow what we do.
And just be slightly safer in what we do, but also just get creative. Like, me and Dom, our heaven is when we're in the workshop. Well done.